You might want to say something. We're live.
Welcome. Hello.
Hi.
I'm Mark, and this is Millennium Max. This is my first live stream. Um, well, it's Millennium Max first live stream, technically. I'm here at my bench, and I'm joined by the wonderful Trina from Trina's Technobabble.
Who is apparently the cutest girl you know. So I'm just going to
Yes,
say,
according to the chat, that's true.
according to
So what
Mark in the
happens when
chat.
you make people your admin?
Yep.
Anyway, yes, today I'm just doing a little bit of soldering on a project that I've had sitting around for ages. Which is, let's see if I would do these here. I'll put bench cam on so you can see what I'm looking at. Go on, what's OBS? Okay, so what we have under here is a MacSE30 Peeker board made by Rudy's Retro Intel, who I believe is in the chat. Hi, Rudy. And this is a diagnostic board for a Macintosh SE30, here's a board I prepared earlier. What we're going to be doing today is soldering this together, slightly not quite as per Rudy's instructions, because I have a cunning plan up my sleeve for part of it. But we're going to be soldering the main PDS connector on, which is this doodly hick here. This is the big connector that goes under here, and then it's got these little LCD voltage monitors, which fits at the top here. And then it sits there on this big expansion slot, which you can't see because my head's in the way. I'll move my head. I'll move myself over here.
While you're moving your head, Rudy, I passed along your message to Mark while we were backstage.
Very sensible suggestion. Thank you, Rudy. I had actually sort of considered that maybe I'd put it on the expansion slot and work out which way it went.
Because Rudy said in the chat, if you mess up the PDS connect, no refund. So I'm just letting him know that I did pass along the message.
It'd be a very long desoldering job to get it off, to be fair.
Yes.
A lot of pins. So, yeah, like a good chunk of this live stream is going to be me soldering the pins on the PDS connector, because there's lots. Lots and lots.
Oh, and by the way, if you have a cunning plan, does that mean then that I am Blackadder and just have to be here for a second?
Oh, I suppose it does. Yeah.
Yeah. I just have to give the biting sarcasm.
I mean, it is one of your specialities.
Well, yes. 2 people have soldered it on backwards so far, according to Rudy. So.
Out of how many have you sold, Rudy?
Well, there was, 3 shipped to over your end of the...
It goes on that way.
Neck of the woods. 3 or 4. And there was one that was sent to Norway, so that's what I know for my sales.
There we go. Ugh. So it goes that way round. So that means if I put that on there, the board sticks out like...
Apparently one of them was gut bomb.
Didn't he test it, though?
Yes, he did, yeah.
Did he solder it on the wrong way around the first time he tested it?
He probably did.
Okay, so it goes like that. Okie doke. So what I'm going to do, in order to fix this where it should be, is I'm going to prop it up on a random cardboard box.
There you go.
That. With my soldering iron, I'm going to put a couple of blobs of solder.
And by the way, Rudy, was the other person Joe? Please say it was Joe, because that would make me giggle. I'll look under the Peeker board, yeah. It's kind of what he did. He put a block so he could do that nice and level.
Let's check. That is. Maybe do go down a little bit at the back. This is why you only put 2 solder points on when you fit the thing on the board initially, because you will probably have to adjust it. Because big connectors like this like to be wonky. And so you can just heat up the solder at the corners. Just allow you to adjust the connectors to get it in the right place. That looks about right. Much soldering will ensue, because I guess that's what we're here for. Put the MacSE30 out of the way. So.
All right, I'm gonna. While you're doing that, I'm gonna make us normal size, and I'm gonna share my screen because I'm gonna show people what I've ordered and why I've ordered it. If that's okay.
That's fine. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting.
So everybody knows my channel and how much I love running MemTest. I am soon going to be running vintage MemTest. So last night I ordered a Arduino Nano Every. I don't know why the weird, because it sounds like it's missing a word after every, like Nano Every. It should be every nano. I don't know. I think that word should be around. Anyway, I placed an order for this, and why did I order this is because I'm going to be later on in the month, hopefully, if everything goes right, I'm going to be getting a DRAM tester. And unfortunately, one of the things that you need for it is that Arduino Nano for right here. And unfortunately, they don't have them in stock. So I went to the Arduino site itself and ordered it. And then I'm going to order one of these with the. I was looking through the colors because you can get the 3D printed base for $5 more, which fine, fair, send it. And I'm going to get the red one. And yeah,
So
so
matches your logo.
Yeah, so I'm going to be getting that. So I can do like vintage MemTest, if you will. Aha! So yeah.
Does that technically qualify as MemTest 88?
MemTest, maybe MemTest 8-bit, 1-bit, I don't know.
Well, the default one's called MemTest 86, so it would be MemTest 88, presumably.
Test 88, yeah.
It's for an XT.
Looks like on the you are the only one in the chat, Rudy. It's a only Rudy's stream today. So
it's Rudy watching me butcher his creation.
Oh, and by the way, update for my last live stream where Sunday I was looking at a base tower. I could not find my floppies. They were literally right in front of me, and I couldn't see them for looking until I was talking with Mark pre-stream, and then I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't see these. So I might, I'm going to change my camera, my doodle. I'm going to change it over to the bench cam. While you're doing that, I'll leave everybody the same size. We're going to try to boot DOS from a floppy on this bad boy. And then I might do a memory test on the video card that's in there. Because why not?
Does the Ultimate Boot CD work on it?
Yeah. I had the I did a mem test on it. I tested the hard drive from it. So yeah, no, she works fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
What actually is it? Because I wasn't in the.
So it's a computer.
Yes.
It's a beige computer.
I mean, I was expecting it to be a dishwasher, but you know.
Well, hold on. I'll show you what the board looks like and everything. I don't know exactly what the board is. I've yet to find a label on it. So it's a Pentium 3.
That's P3. Nice.
Yeah, it's a P3 socket.
My favorite Pentium.
with 256 gigs of RAM, some kind of AGP video card. We got a network card, a modem card, a sound card. The board also has ISO slots. So guess what Trina's going to do with this one?
I don't know.
I'm going to keep it.
You're going to keep it?
I'm going to keep it.
Nice.
It also has a hard drive which has Windows 2000 Pro on it.
What a great operating system for a Pentium 3.
Well, we're going to be downgrading it to DOS eventually.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to try to.
These are such good NT boxes, though.
Yeah, but I want to. The reason I want to use DOS is because I want to get a Pico sound card. I can't think about it. What it's called.
Pico Gus.
Pico Gus, yeah.
Yeah.
Because now I got ISO slots and I got a working board with ISO slots. So that's why I'm keeping this. I'm actually going to keep a computer that I bought. Imagine that. I've done MemTest and I'm not selling it.
What's wrong? What have you done with Trina?
Right? So I'm going to try. The weird part with this, so I bought it because it said, the guy had it up for $20 because he said it don't work. When you first turn on the power supply in the back and press the power button, it turns on for a brief second and then turns off. And then if you press the power button, it stays on. Now, I have not turned the power supply off since the stream. So I'm going to be interested to see, will it just stay turned on with initial power? Yes, it will.
I have found of all the PCs I've ever played with, the Pentium 3s especially, have got the wonkiest power management.
Ta-da! There we go. It's booting. Now, oh, shit. I forgot to get into the BIOS because it's going to boot from CD. Ta-da, ta-da.
It's still got the Ultimate Boot CD in it.
Yeah. But yeah, I put in, it does have an optical drive, but it doesn't seem to work. Like the light blinks, but it doesn't do, it don't do anything. So I put a non-working optical drive, just connected it loosely on the top, and it boots fine.
Unfortunately, at the age that they're getting to, that seems to be increasingly the case with old 2000s optical drives.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we're going to boot from A, CD-ROM, and then C. That'll work. I need to escape, and then F10, and we're going to say, sure. We're going to see if we can boot into DOS. I got an MS-DOS 6.2 disk in there, so. But yeah, everything seems to be. Oh. Okay, either the floppy disk is bad, or the floppy drive is bad. And try another one.
The cable's not the right way around, or something daft.
Yeah, it made a weird kind of sound. So I'm going to try a known working one.
Yeah.
Another one. I have two of them, so. All right, replace and press any key when ready. I can't find the any key.
Where's the any key?
Oh. It's starting MS-DOS, so maybe it's the floppy. Still sounds a bit wonky, though. Might replace the drive.
Might just be greasy.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, there's something wrong.
As we get older, Trader, we all need a little bit of lube from time to time.
So it's weird. It says starting MS-DOS, and the drive is not lit up. It's not accessing the floppy. So yeah, something wrong with the floppy. Okay, that's all right. I got replacements. So haha, let's replace it. All right, let's Control-Alt-Delete.
Oh, hi, Socket Wench.
Hey, Socket Wench. Hello, hello.
I wanna be.
There we got an oh shit classic Trina. Yes, you did. To be fair, you also got an oh shit balls. So like, you got the full sentence.
Oh shit balls.
Oh shit balls. I don't know why that's. There we go. That's why I'm getting the glare. There we go. So I'm doing a mem test on the video card because, yeah.
For reference, for anybody who fancies assembling one of these SE30 Peekers, by the way, the pins on the PDS connector are very easy to bridge if you put a tiny bit too much solder on them.
Yeah, you gotta be.
I'm
You
not
gotta
saying
be super. I'm not saying I've done it, but I'm not saying I haven't.
Oh, Rudy says do the center row first, and the outer rows works better. Okay, I'll carry on like that. That sounds like a good plan. Thanks, Rudy. It's always good to have a board manufacturer and designer in the chat while you're building it. He's right. This is much faster.
Oh, by the way, there's a warning for anybody who's affected by bright lights and flashing. Boy, this card is testing fast. It likes to do that. But look at how fast that card's testing. I'm going to make myself big for a sec.
Have you not identified the card that's in it?
It's an ATI card.
And
it says
it's a good start.
68G. It says the device name is showing as MacSE30 See if I get any results with that. So ATI, because it's ATI tech.
ATI MacSE30. It's what precursor the Rage 128, I think. Or maybe it was the Rage Pro. I can't remember.
There we go. Yeah. I found it. The MacSE30.
MacSE30, yeah. It's a MacSE30 GT.
Yep. Also have another ISA card that not ISA card. AGP card that I was unable to test with my other one. I wonder if it'll fit in this slot.
It should.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. And if so, then we'll try that card as well.
Because it was a 5 volt, not a 3.3 volt card, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. 1.5.
Yeah, it's probably AGP 2X only, I would have thought. Which might work on that.
Yeah.
It's got a fetch, yeah.
All right. Cool. This card was released April 1st, 1996. According to the site that I found.
It's substantially older than the computer. I don't know. What speed Pentium 3 is it?
It is a 450.
So it's going to be 1999-ish? 98 maybe? So the card's older than the computer. Potentially. I mean, it might just be because it's a MacSE30 and I think they were available for quite a long time. They just became ATI's low-end card after a while, if I remember correctly. If I also remember correctly, I think the Power Macintosh 5000 and 6000 series use MacSE30s. Because I think that lump's got a MacSE30 in it.
Which is sorry.
Yes.
Mark lives in the UK. That's one of those people that I sold the Peeker board to, Rudy, that we sent the 3 of them to. When I sent them to All Things DG, he then sent one off to Mark. Technically, I sold them to All Things DG, but then Mark bought one.
Yeah.
Through All Things DG. So.
Trina was my supplier.
I'm the supplier, yeah.
Yeah, Trina was my supplier. All Things DG was the middleman.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't believe it how fast that card's testing. That's amazing. And there's no errors, so I'm kind of because this computer was found in an abandoned house. So interesting.
It's a miracle it works at all.
Yeah. Okay. Does he know? Do you know Lee of More Fun Fixing It?
I don't. No.
No, Rudy's just asking if you do.
That's what I said. I don't. No.
No. Sorry, I thought you said why after. Like I don't. Why? That's fine.
That was just an Englishism.
Okay. Why not? He lives in the UK too. Yeah, it's the same thing as what people say about us, Rudy. That
Yeah,
there's
like
like
Trina
you,
lives in
me.
Canada, but she doesn't know. I know Justin Trudeau. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I don't know
I
the
actually,
king either. Before you ask,
I actually saw Justin Trudeau at a Pride Parade one time in Halifax, of all things, not here in Toronto.
did you throw an egg at him?
I didn't actually have any issues with Justin Trudeau, so
Okay. I just know he wasn't particularly popular or something.
well, yes, he did some bad things, but he also did some good things, and that's the deal. So,
Well, as a
and you know what?
politician, you can only really ask for balance, can't you?
Yeah. So, I mean, you're not going to agree with everything the politician does, but on the whole, I didn't have an issue with him. So, I gladly voted for him. Oh.
Time to put it under the magnifying glass. I have a magnifier.
There you go.
I have acquired one from my other workbench. Oh, good, it looks like hell and it's covered in flux. I can't see how good that is without cleaning it.
Do you have a toothbrush?
I have the brush.
There you go. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Hey, Rudy, we might see one of your Peeker boards catch fire. That would
It'll
be
be
the
okay
worst.
if I plug it in, soak in alcohol, right?
Yeah.
More like sketch. Sure.
Actually, I think it is. I don't think it's conductive.
That's better. Bridged? No, it's just a bit of flux. Looks okay to me. Then what do I know? Okay, this is the bit where I deviate from Rudy's instructions slightly because I'm leaving the tails on the display screens.
Oh, dun dun dun! The tails, by the way, I'm gonna make it big.
Yeah. So the board has 4 of these little LCD display doohickeys.
Yep.
Which have 3 wires on the back.
Right.
I assume Rudy buys them pre-made like this from somewhere. And the instructions tell you to remove the wires and solder some rigid wire to it. But my camera frozen.
Move. Yeah, you're frozen if you're trying to move.
OBS crashed.
Oh, okay then. Speaking of not crashing, my Pentium 3 board.
It's
The
not
video card, at
crashing.
least. The video card, at least, is working.
Oh, good. I have never had a problem with OBS crashing until now. It would do it on my live stream, wouldn't it?
So Rudy's like, yes, the meters come like that, or like that, so.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to leave the tails on because I'm going to actually make a 3D printed thing to mount them above the board on a little display. So they're going to just hang off. on the leads. Yeah, my microphone and my OBS are separate. That's deliberate. It's a redundancy thing because cameras like to do stupid things. I might have to drop out and come back in again because I don't think Chrome is going to.
Hi, I'm Trina of Trina's Technobabble. Welcome apparently to now my stream. I've taken over. No, I'm teasing. Mark should be right back. Hi, by the way, to all the viewers that are out there. What am I doing, by the way? This is I am doing a mem test on the AGP card that's in the computer, and yeah, we're getting 0 errors found. So woohoo! Yeah, it's actually been there for a while. Socket Wench, because he's using a free version, the free version of StreamYard, and the free version of StreamYard puts our watermark. You probably just didn't notice it before, but yeah, it you can see it on my curtain. Hi. I don't know if Mark's coming back or not. So yeah, I am busy. I don't know why it's going so ballistically fast, but it is, and usually I let it run for an hour, but this has done how many passes at this point? Pass count is at 46. I'm happy that the memory's good on this card. So we're gonna turn this off. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera around. By the way, in case anybody doesn't know, this is a disk drive. I don't know why I labeled it. I still don't know why. I have no idea why. But I did. So what I'm thinking of doing is removing the, whoops, sorry folks. Removing the AGP card. And then I picked up a bunch of stuff from somebody who isn't too happy with me, but that's okay. People aren't happy with me. I kind of gotten over that. Anyway, I got, oh boy, that screw is well in there. So I got another AGP card, but it's a 1.5 and not a 3.3. So I didn't at that point have a board.
I'm back.
This should actually. Hello.
So yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to mount the LCDs on a 3D printed holder that sits above the board. It just slides on the edge of the board, but I haven't printed it yet. So they're just going to hang off a wire.
There's the card.
That is indeed an ATI MacSE30.
Yeah.
ATI 3D. So I'm assuming if I just do that, then it will just map those wires like that to the board. I'm going to make my board big so that I can see.
Go, you do you. I was the only one here, so I'm like, let's start. I looked at the count of how many times it had passed, and it said 46. And no, I don't know where the card is. It's not in the box. Why is the card not in the box? I thought I put the card in the box, but that's just the memory.
Now we enter another episode of Trina not being able to find the thing that's in front of her.
I found it! Ta-da!
Was it in front of you?
It really was. I just assumed that it was in the box.
I'm not saying I expected that, but...
Well, I assumed it was in the box, so to be fair, I wasn't looking in front of me. And then I looked in front of me, I'm like, oh, the card's right in front of me. Okay. But I assumed I thought I put it back in the box of the memory. That's all. My bad. So let's put this card in. Oops, sorry. I keep bumping the camera with my bottom of my hand. So I had fun yesterday. I became part Borg. A blood tester Medoodle thing on the back of my arm, and then it stopped working. I couldn't find the sensor, which is what's on my arm. So I had to go back. I meant to call them today and go back and get another one put on. Okay.
Oh.
Computer's on. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
It don't like this card. It just gave me 3 beeps. And nothing's coming on the card. Not interesting.
No worky.
It don't work.
It may not support the voltage that card's designed for. But then it
Oh,
wouldn't fit
it's
in the slot.
Yeah, I was going to say it's the same slot as what came out. That's the 88 card.
Mm.
But yeah, it gave me 3 beeps. And then
3
it
beeps
stayed on.
go away.
And then
I don't like this video card.
It started booting because I could hear the optical drive go. Actually, I could hear the floppy drive and then the optical drive. So, but yeah, it don't like the card. I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to actually grab some alcohol. Not that kind of alcohol. Grab some rubbing alcohol.
A bottle of bourbon out from under the table.
Right?
I've had enough of this.
Screw this noise. No, I'm going to grab
The hell with it.
Bottle of rubbing alcohol and try cleaning out the contacts. Just to be safe. Glad I didn't pay a lot for this. Because initially he wanted $20 for the card. And I did not pay $20 for the card.
That's an enthusiastic offer.
Yeah.
I cannot see what I'm doing.
Is this Trina or Mark stream? Yes.
Let's call it a team effort.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let's get the tip of my toothbrush wet. Take that as you will. I mean, I don't see any real crud on the contacts, but give them a quick brush in my doodle just to be safe. And if not, oh, did I tell you the fun, by the way, I had yesterday?
No.
So somebody messaged me, today's Wednesday, so Monday overnight on Facebook. And I have a Windows Vista laptop. I'm asking $10 for it. It works. There's a bit of issues with the screen, but otherwise it works fine. So I put it up for $10. Is what it is, as is for parts. And somebody messaged me off. Will you donate this to my poor cousin in Greece? I'm like, I'm pretty sure your poor cousin in Greece can find a $10, like €10 laptop, whatever they use for currency over there. Anyway, so I replied back. I said, yes, I'll gladly donate it. You give me $10, he can have the computer. Right? I'll make a donation. Sure, you just got to pay me the money. I'm also gonna clean out that socket, by the way. So anyway, so then he replied back. The guy ended up replying back yesterday with asking me if I would trade a soccer ball for the laptop. The best part is it's a Tim Hortons soccer ball that they were selling for like 99 cents. So I kind of know. Yeah, right? I said, and then so I replied back. I said, I'll trade you either an e-transfer or cash of $10 and you can have the laptop. And he never responded back after. All right, so I cleaned out the socket. Maybe I didn't have it in the socket right. It's hard to see. I'm going to take out, what is that? That's the network card. I'm going to take out the network card just so I can see that socket better.
Now I can see why Rudy doesn't use his wires.
Pain in the arse, are they?
I don't think the wire's very good quality either.
Mm.
It's doing bad things. Thrust this upon myself. I shall continue.
Yes, yes, you did. All right, there we go. So what do we got? We got a.
Now I'm doing the training.
Why? What did you do?
They're right in front of me. Going for my wire strippers. They're probably right in front of me as well. Where'd they go? Oh, they're on the floor.
Maybe it is. I need to put some light on the subject. All right, there we go. Yeah, no, it's okay. There we go. I don't know why it's so weird. Anyway, cool.
Weird.
All right, so I've cleaned this. I've cleaned off the connectors with alcohol. I've confirmed that it's plugged in. I took the network card out just because it was network card within the PCI slot right next to it, so I can see. Let's turn it on. See what it does.
Well, it doesn't, as the case may be.
Yeah. There we go.
Wow.
I got a beepity beep, and we have an image on the screen. Sweet. So it might have been dirty connector or dirty. When I removed the network card, there's a bit of dust that was sitting on the PCI slot, so it could have been just a dirty dirt in the connector, like in the connector itself. So.
Yeah, it might have fallen in when you pushed the card in.
Yeah. Anyway, we got her up and running. Look at that. It's almost like, oh, no.
It might have some VRAM problems.
I might have, yeah, there's some memory issues for sure. All right. Card's coming out. It's going into e-waste.
Darn it. Okay.
But at least we got video off it. Which was.
We're having a slight change of plan here.
Oh?
I'm not using these wires. They're horrible.
Okay, Baldric. Sure thing. All right. Yeah. Sad.
Rudy's probably sitting in the chat going, I told you! Don't use the goddamn wires.
This was an ATI Rage card, too.
Oh.
Mm. They're not worth anything, though, are they?
That's just what it is. Is it a Rage 128 or
you're asking me the hard
mean, they're
question.
not really worth anything.
No, okay, yeah. Never mind then. I'll just go into e-waste. I was thinking like maybe putting it up for $5 as is. But yeah. Shit. I didn't do that.
Balls.
I went to go toss it into the bin and it hit the iMac beside it. Whoops.
Poor iMac.
I swear, fortunately, didn't see the damage it, but
You did break the glass screen, you mean?
yeah.
I'm speaking of somebody who physically snapped a 27-inch glass screen cover in half. As I walked past it and caught my leg on it, and it just went.
Oh no!
Folded in half on me. I'm like, oh no.
Oh no. All right, I'm gonna put the networky card back in. Actually, I'm gonna make sure this. I put the video card back in that was working with it. I want to just double check it. Although I'm pretty sure I know why the other card isn't working with all that stream of memory errors that came up. That's why I test it for memory, because they do fail.
Old stuff doesn't last forever.
Yeah, even new stuff. PCI card once that did the same thing. Why is the card not working? Why am I not getting video out? Great. Now I'm not getting video out of that card. And that was the one that we just tested.
Maybe your AGP slot has some issues. Bet you wish you'd never touched it.
Yeah, right. Well, I was like, hey, I can test the. Oh, I think I know why. Don't think I had it plugged in right. I don't think she was plugged in right. I'm gonna try it again. Okay, well, that feels better.
What was that? You're going to try plugging it in this time?
Well, I don't. Yeah, it just felt like the video connector wasn't plugged in right. There we go. Yeah, it was just me not plugging in right. Sweet. Cool. Cool. All right. Turn you back off. Whoa. That's weird corruption. We're going to try testing the video card again.
Yeah, because
Just
corrupted characters might be a video issue.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's not happy.
What the fudge pecker?
Rah!
All right, we're going to try rebooting. We're locked up. That's interesting. Okay. Off. Give it a sec. Okay. Let's try it again. Okay. We got video again.
So,
yeah, we're still getting funky.
Oh yeah, that's grumpy. So yeah, Rudy's preferred way of fitting these is to get some random resistors. Sorry, I'm not under the camera. There's the camera over here. Is to get some random resistors and just solder the legs into the holes where the wires were, and then just snip the legs off. So you get like three like rigid wires through the holes. Just a fairly neat and economical way of doing it, and it's a lot easier to solder as well.
All right, I'm going to try booting into Windows and see what it does. Whoa!
Bad things!
Yeah. That's kind of funky. See only. There we go. Do that. F10. Yeah, I don't know what made it all start to mess up. Shouldn't have touched it.
If Rudy's still in the chat, I need your advice on something. If he's still in the chat.
He was a little bit ago. Bad video RAM, yeah. And now it's not even. Rudy's here.
So, on the board here, where the volt measuring doobly-doos go, I can't zoom in any more than that. Let me just make myself big. On the where these go in, there's a line of pins along the bottom of here. Are they intended to house the bottom row of pins on the voltage measuring doodah?
I wonder
Because
if
I
I
don't
get
look like
pop.
they go anywhere.
I wonder if there's pop caps on the board. I don't see any though.
Like, because obviously these three legs go in those three holes, but do those holes take those legs along the bottom? Is that what they're there for? They don't do anything except hold the meter in place. Ah, okay, cool. That makes sense. Thank you.
So now it won't boot from the hard drive. Oh yeah, I was going to change it to CD-ROM. It tries the floppy drive for some reason. All right, reboot. It also gets stuck. I can't even do a control delete. So weird.
Sounds like it's very unhappy.
Yeah, something's wrong with it. I might have to take the board out. See what's going on with it. At least take the power supply out. Okay. At least I can see the boot up. Yeah, I got it at C only. Okay.
Okay. That's a bit odd because those pins don't really want to line up. Bend them in a bit.
Remember how I was so happy I had a working board?
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Welcome to all computers.
Yeah, right. Well, it wouldn't even start the program now. What the fudge? All right, I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Pull up my hair later with it.
Go and put it in the corner and let it think about what it's done.
Yes.
We have this thing in our local Amiga user group that that's the best thing you can do with an Amiga when it stops working is put it in the corner for 3 months and let it think about what it's done. Because a lot of the time you pull it out of storage again after 3 months and it works just fine.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many times that happens.
Yeah. I don't know what's
Well,
going on with
Amigas
it.
are well known for being cantankerous, so that's just it.
Why did I create the monitor for? Huh?
Oh, sorry, Rudy. Yeah, you're supposed to cut the wings off first. I know. I did read the manual, Rudy. I just, yeah. I got my order of operations all kinds of out of order. Sorry, I'll take it off and read it. I apologize. Don't
Oh,
be
you guys
sad.
couldn't see what
I'm just an idiot.
You guys couldn't even see what was going on with my computer. Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Because
Well,
Mark's like, it's my stream only.
I was showing something to Rudy. So.
Yeah, we can still make it big. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with it.
I genuinely did read the manual, Rudy, at least as far as how to mount the voltage meters, and I did read the bit about cutting the wings off. But I am sometimes a person of small brain. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Need some floats. He says I'm the first person that read the manual.
Either that or you're the first person with a small brain to try to work on this. I don't know what he means.
I doubt I'm the first person with a small brain. Seeing as nobody else bothered to read the manual, you know.
Yeah.
Come on, heat up your damn thing.
All right. You can make yourself big because I'm gonna go do a quick other stream. I'll be right back. I made you solo mode because nobody needs to look at my monitor.
Okay. Does that now? That one leg now won't let go because it's on the ground plane. Come on. Give. There we go. Okay. See if I can snap the wings on. No, Rudy, I'm going to follow the instructions. There we go, look, I've cut them off. I'm doing what I'm told. Okay, now I'm going to get this damn thing back in again. Tin it again. Push the handle down. There we go. All right, I'm going to do these two as well. Because I need to clean them down. That's what I got the desoldering gun for originally. Damn it, I've got solder in the other one while I was cleaning that one out. Oh, this is turning into a rough. It's a Yihua 929D desoldering pump. As cheap pump action ones go, it's actually a really good one. I found it on Amazon, and I've got a Yihua hot air station, and I recognised the brand and thought, well, my hot air station was pretty decent, so I'll give it a go, because it was only £30 compared to buying like a vacuum gun, which is 140 something. I thought it was a good bet for a cheap tryout, so I thought I'd give it a go. I'm just going to put this one in this hole now. I've cleared the hole now. I thought I'd give it a go, and actually, it's a really good desoldering gun. So yay for that. Come on, take it. There you go. That kind of works, I guess. Okay. I mean, it's there, or you can't see because my head's in the way. It's kind of there or thereabouts, but it's not quite sitting flush. Kind of made a bit of a ham's fist of the putting the legs on the voltage meter. I did cut the look. I've cut the wings off. They're not there anymore. See, look. Cutters, wings, snip. Look, no wings. See if I can desolder these without cutting the wire off, because it'll clear the hole out a bit easy. To solder in with wretched ROHS solder, which is very difficult to land. A liberal application of fluid. And my camera is completely not pointing at the bench now. There we go.
I am back. Casper wanted some attention, so.
Hi, back. I'm Dad.
All right, let's make it this. And then I'll come back on camera. Change my camera doodles. So I'm not just looking at my monitor. I don't know if you saw Rudy's comment about put the solder in the other holes for the meter. It'll make it easier to hold. It'll make it better to hold to the board. Hold it to the board.
I'll do that when I do this one. In that case, I'm just cleaning the holes out on this board.
He also asked, "Did you cut the wings?" LOL.
Yeah, we just had a discussion about that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now that's cleared those out. Glad I got this desoldering gun. It's already come in clutch like twice this week.
Nice.
I'll work out how to solder in that first. I'll do that and keep it warm and stick the leg in. Oh, come on. Go in the hole. There we go. Can't really see what I'm doing, but
welcome to my streams, all right? Like, oh yeah, I can't see what
can't see what I'm doing, but
yeah.
Well, I've got no excuse. I've got a camera pointing at the subject. You still
yeah,
can't.
Well, so do I, but.
And the other thing is that your camera's kind of in your face half the time when you're working. Mine's up here. So
yeah, well, when I change it to the bench cam, it I sometimes forget that I'm not what I'm looking at. So. There we go. I corrected your name, by the way, in the stream.
Oh, thank you, Rudy. I appreciate your follow. Be sure to smash that like button or whatever.
Yeah, do the good stuff. Smash the like button, subscribe.
Leave a comment to appease the algorithm. Or don't, because this is not being recorded. So. Well, does YouTube record it even if StreamYard doesn't?
Yeah, as long as you have it tied to your account, it'll go right to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see your new name, by the way?
My new name? Baldrick.
I got a cunning plan, Max.
That's better. This one's going way better than the last one. I'm using the wrong soldering iron now. Too many soldering irons and I don't know what I'm doing. Spoke too soon. I can't the soldering iron.
Should I do a video stream? Oh. Yes, you should, Rudy. Rudy's asking so question. Should I do a video on the, or should I do a video or a live stream? Oh, sorry. Rudy, I'm going to say yes. That's up to you. Which one you would rather do? But yeah, he's asking if you should do a video or a live stream on the logic analyzer for the Peeker boards.
I mean, either would be cool.
Yeah. So.
It's kind
Totally
of,
up to you what you would rather do
I
with
can
that.
say it's up to you how you prefer to present your content, but
Yeah.
it would be cool to know about a good logic analyzer because I've been kind of hankering after buying one.
Where am I going? I go. Blah, blah, blah.
I am now soldering all the other pins on the voltage display so that it will hold it to the board.
There you go. I am now playing a game of solitaire and watching you work.
Well, this was supposed to be chill stream.
Yeah.
Doesn't come much more chill than playing solitaire.
Exactly. I can do both. Yeah? I mean, yeah, totally, Rudy. Do both. Again, it's totally,
Hey,
up to you and
two
how much
voltage
time
displays.
and how
That one's
much time you.
decidedly straight. Well, it's not quite straight, but it's straight-ish.
Yeah. Listen, nothing straight around here, including me. Uh,
I'm going to try a slightly different strategy with the third one. Don't know if it's going to work, but
it's about $20.
let's do it for the content, folks.
So, Rudy, are you selling, like, will that be a kit coming down the road so you can buy the logic analyzer as well as the Peeker board from places like computerswithpride.ca and jcm-1.com?
Damn, you beat me
Or,
to it.
see, I'm going to promote my site first, obviously.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to follow up with Joe's.
Ah, okay.
If you're in the United States, you can buy this product from jcm-1.com.
And if you're in Canada, you can sign up to buy it. So, because the Canadian supplier, me, is sold out
Sold out.
right now. He is
As
sold
opposed
out.
to sold out, which would be the American version.
Yes. I don't make the logic analyzer, but am waiting on the maker to see if I can sell it. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I think I forgot to I forgot to ask you that on Sunday when you were showing it off on Dave's stream. If you were going to be selling it, or like as I was showing with the Arduino, I ended up having to pick it up from the official Arduino site because the place that I'm going to get the memory tester from is sold out of them.
And a little more expensive.
Yeah. Well, I get it. I mean, they have to bring it in. They as somebody who has a business, I get why they're charging more. I'm not upset with them at all. I get it. So I'm actually kind of lucky that they were out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with doing it that way is that the holes don't line up.
Yeah, this one is a DRAM tester, and it seems to be pretty decent. I think the I looked at the chip tester pro, and he was a wee bit pricey. So, but more expensive. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm gonna get this one. It ships from. I don't know where it ships from.
Like that.
Something's telling me overseas, but I don't. It's. Although last night when I was looking at the Arduino, it defaulted to the country of Italy.
That's because it's an Italian company.
That makes sense.
That's
But
why
the
they call
interesting part is,
Arduino. It's in Italian.
the interesting part is when I got my tracking number today, it showed being shipped USPS. So
Yeah, they have an American distributor, and
yeah, they must.
they have a UK distributor as well. They have distributors quite a lot of other places,
Mm.
since they've got to be like ubiquitously.
Hey, Bacchus, welcome.
It's Bacchus.
Bacchus, it's so cunning you could put a tail on it and call it a weasel. Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're having a thing about shipping to the US at the moment.
Yeah, I can't remember how many countries exactly it is right now, but
A
it's
lot,
quite a few.
far too
Yeah,
many.
that are shipping to the U.S. And I've stopped. I actually went to my eBay site and removed U.S. shipping from all my items.
Oof.
And I was watching. There's a channel called Guard the Leaf, and he did a video. He does a video every day, and one of them was a CBC. Today he showed a CBC news article from a company that sells dog stuff, like doggy things. That's what as much I remember. Um, and they said they stopped offering U.S. shipping on their site because of the price. So yeah, I remember you telling me, Rudy, that you watch Guard the Leaf as well. Yeah. But it's funny because so the person when he's recording, he has a cat that likes to meow, and if I'm not paying attention, I think it's one of my cats that has gotten outside when I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh right, no, okay. Because I was watching it here in the living room one day, and I'm like, I could hear a cat meowing, and I'm like, oh my god, did Opie get outside? And I'm like, paused it, and the cat stopped meowing. I'm like, oh right, yes, you have cats.
Oh, I almost made a horrendous mistake.
Oh.
Forgot to cut the wings off. Get in trouble with the headmaster if I don't do that.
I
Do
know.
this bit.
See, Rudy, you can lead the horse to water, you can't make it drink.
I did drink eventually.
Yeah, my cats are both pretty quiet as well. Opie will meow a little bit, but only when she kind of
My
is like, ugh.
parents' two tabby cats are weird. They don't meow. They squeak.
Mm.
They have like really light, high pitched beep beep.
Mm.
They don't meow. They just squeak at you. That's kind of adorable but weird.
And the only time Casper meows at me is like at 5:30 in the morning. And it's not like he's out of food. I make sure there's food. I make sure there's water before I go to bed. And like their food dish has a silo on it, so it's not like it, can get empty overnight. Nope, he still meows at me to like just basically wake me up. He's like, you slept long enough. Wake up.
The sun's coming up, Mom. It's time to go hunting.
It's not even the sun coming up. Jeez, it's still dark out here at like 5:30. I got after him this morning. I yelled at him though, and I'm like, hey, go back to sleep. Shut up.
That's usually the point at which he goes fine and poops in your laundry basket or something.
Oh, they're both well behaved, so thankfully.
That was mostly a joke.
That was thankfully, I've only had one issue where they, for some reason, Opie peed on the bed one day. And thankfully, I never removed the plastic covering from my bed when they moved it because I had an issue with Casper gets sick every so often, and he's not smart enough to jump off the bed.
Oh.
Or he's too lazy to jump off the bed. So I left the sheet, like the plastic sheet on, because when I was working, he would sometimes get sick through the day, and it wouldn't go through to my mattress. So I left it on, and then Opie just peed on the bottom covering sheet.
Yeah.
But thankfully, because I had that plastic on, it didn't go any. Like it didn't get deep in the bed. So just had to wash the sheets, and off we went. Welcome to Trina's Life with Cats.
Trina's cat no babble.
Right?
Or Trina's catto babble, maybe.
Catto babble, yeah.
Okay, last one. How long have we been going?
So far, a little over an hour.
To be fair, 10 minutes of that was me trying to get my camera to work again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That was me going, hi, welcome to my stream. I don't know if Mark's coming
back. My impromptu Trina's Babble stream that I wasn't doing.
And of course, it's not like when you're on my stream. No, it wouldn't fail like when you're on my stream. You fail when you're on your own. Mm.
I hope
Bacchus. Oh, sorry.
I hope Rudy's happy that I'm going to be finding small bits of green plastic and PCB all over my living room for the next 6 months now. Just because I had to cut the wings off these. They shot across the room when I cut them off. This does not want to go in. Why do you not want to go in? Sorry, what were you saying about Bacchus?
Oh, I'm just asking if Bacchus was still with us in the chat.
He's still with us, as in has he fallen asleep yet?
Well, he's only an hour ahead of you, so he shouldn't have, but he might have.
Yes, I'm happy. Welcome to the club. Well, yeah, that's true. Go on. Be a devil. There we go. I've got it all to line up on the 4th attempt.
There you go.
I'll take the other 3 out and do them again now. No! No, don't make me do it. You're not my real mom.
Oh.
Okay. That's that. I've just got a little bit of trimming to do. We can plug it in and see if the magic smoke escapes.
Yeah, Rudy said just about time to test.
Yep. So there we go. I have soldered on the thingies, little voltmeters, and soldered on the PDS connector, and that was all I needed to do. So we can put the fixture away. Just I don't need that.
Now we get to see
And
if
we'll
there's...
just have a little bit of a sweep up on the bench because it's covered in little bits of metal, which is not conducive to testing circuit boards.
Oh, come on. What's the
It's
worst that can
conducive to
happen?
letting the magic blue smoke out circuit boards, but
Yes.
I was going to turn the desoldering iron off because it's getting very hot,
Uh-huh.
like concerningly so.
The one thing I wish those guns came with, a holder for them.
Yeah, I have to use this jank thing. Like, it's a soldering iron stand, but it doesn't fit in the soldering iron stand. It's sort of wedged in it. Because
I use a pop can that I smushed on one of my streams.
I don't drink pop out of cans, so I drink it out of glasses.
Well, technically it was an energy drink, so I got it. That reminds me, I got an energy drink. Maybe that would help me wake up today.
Oh no! I'll suddenly going to be subjected to Trina on
energy drinks. Yeah. Well, people are kind of used to it anyway because I do drink some of them on
this is supposed to be a chill stream, Trina.
I've
done things. That was bad. Come back. There we go. Okay. We are zoomed out. I have cleared most of the offensive pieces of metal off the bench. Trying to get the SE30 board back. There we go. So, SE30 board, I'm going to turn it the other way around so the text on the board's the right way. That sits on there, like that. And I'm going to put a cardboard box under it because it's a bit wobbly.
Rudy, by the way, is there talks about maybe getting like a 3D printed holder madoodle for the board so it kind of, you don't have to shove like a piece of cardboard underneath it?
I mean, it holds itself up reasonably well, but
okay, just a little wobbly in the end.
What you could also do is get some clip-in standoffs and clip them in the two holes in it. And
oh yeah, that would work. Yeah.
I just
like motherboard standoffs.
Yeah, the old AT style ones with little plastic clips on them.
Yeah.
The cardboard box was closer. And then we go back to this thing. Remember this? I built this on stream like a month ago.
That's the power madoodle.
Yeah. Power video adapter. And I was talking to Joe the other stream about it not working. And I went back to it, looked at it, and realized I'd put the level shifter, that little blue board on the top, is a separate PCB that does 3.3 volt to 5 volt signal level shifting for VGA. I put it on backwards.
Oh no. Yeah,
they don't work very well in reverse, apparently.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't work.
Oh, I was just, Rudy, we were just talking about the end of the Peeker board, and if I was just asking if there was anything in the plans for a 3D print thing for like to hold the end up.
Yeah, something just a
kind of like a
West wobbly. I have to be careful with this board because it's completely bare on the back and there's nothing covering up all the spicy bits. So I might have to print a 3D printed holder for it at some point. The only unfortunate part is that means I don't have to buy one from Joe's Computer Museum. Sorry, Joe. I'll find something else to buy from you, I swear. Before you lose your ability to ship to the UK for anything like reasonable postage cost. Stick a piece of tape under it so it doesn't. Stick a bit of tape on that corner just so it doesn't touch the metal power supply chassis. Right. There we me find some electricity.
Yeah, don't do what I did, and I have a IDE to like laptop ID adapter,
Yeah.
and I put the drive on top of the optical drive, and just like made sure that the board was far enough off. I didn't have anything underneath it. Yep, that was a mistake.
Yeah, don't do that.
I went to go because the drive started falling, so I went to go push the drive in, and yeah, there was some interesting smells.
Explosions and fire.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just burnt the board. But I'm kind of glad it did because I got a better one. So I like the other one better.
Well, we should be thankful for the small mercies that we have.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't feed the SE30 into the video capture system. It doesn't work. I tried it earlier.
Oh.
And it would mean having to turn the bench camera off anyway. So, and I need the bench camera on to show the glory that is the.
We'd rather watch the Christmas tree that is the Peeker board.
Yes. But there is a speaker plugged in, so we'll be able to hear it chime.
Okay.
I wonder if I can find another monitor. I think there is one behind me. One moment, please. Oh, there is. Dude, I got a Dell.
There you go.
Borrow this VGA cable. Crap everywhere. It's the only problem with having a flat surface in a room when you're tidying up is you tend to think, I'll put that on the bench and deal with it later. And then you can't find your bench afterwards. There's like 6 PCI cards sat on top of my video capture box at the moment.
I need 2 speakers for my SE30s. Why do you need 2 speakers, Rudy?
There's a bench. Yeah, there is. I know it's a novelty, but there is one under there somewhere.
All I'm gonna say is socket winch shouldn't be throwing bricks in glass houses.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's not like we haven't seen her bench.
Okay. It's got a VGA cable in it. And I needed a power cable, but I have one of those down here. Okay, I'll use that.
Part of it is self-market. Yeah, I figured. I figured socket winch. Just have to tease you a little bit.
Self-deprecating humor.
How else would you know we love you if we didn't tease you?
Trina must love me an awful lot then.
Yes.
Okay, this is a bit jank, but
that makes sense why you need 2 speakers.
I'm channeling my inner big bad biologist here by just having the monitor balanced on my knee. So don't make me move. I hope nothing catches fire, because if I have to jump up, the monitor's going on the floor.
Hey, we got Christmas lights.
Ah, we got a problem.
Oh?
Yeah. You know,
yeah, not everything's lit up either on your board.
No, well, the board hasn't initialized. The monitor's a little unhappy.
Is it the monitor or the...
Well, this does give me a very good opportunity to talk about something interesting today, though, that I haven't today. I was discussing this pattern that comes up on the screen with a couple of guys. One of them was Big Bad Biologist, the other one was the Tech Knight, and a couple of other people on there. We're discussing this pattern. Apparently, this is the raw memory signal from the video RAM, which occurs when the system doesn't initialize. Basically, the computer hasn't turned itself on.
Gotcha.
I suspect because the ROM's not plugged in properly. I've got a broken ROM slot on this board, and it sometimes needs a little bit of encouragement. But that pattern is apparently unique to the video RAM chips on the board. And the Technite was really confused because he'd never seen the pattern that mine makes on an SE30 before. And it turns out that my SE30 has 2 different brands of memory chip on it, on the VRAM socket, and the VRAM locations. And what's even weirder is I've got 2 SE30 boards, which were both made in Cork in Ireland, and they've both got 2 different brands of memory in the video RAM.
Interesting.
There's 2 chips, and one's a Texas Instruments, and the other one's a Micron. It's like they're supposed to be the same.
You would think.
Yeah. And apparently that's unusual, but I suspect it's because mine are European boards.
Yeah.
That's just how they did them in Cork. That's still not playing ball. Come on. You know you want to work, really.
Time to get a replacement socket for that board.
Yeah, the trouble is finding the ROM sockets for these is quite difficult. And expensive. I looked at the price of replacing the RAM sockets on one of these boards, which is 8 30-pin RAM sockets. It's going to cost me £120.
Oh.
To change the RAM sockets.
Well, just
they're
do
not broken yet, so I'm not
just
going
do what
to do
John
that.
did. Just do what John did and buy the wrong size sockets, and then use
say
an
buy the
wire
wrong ones and just hang them on bits of.
Yeah, an ammo wire, and away you go.
No.
No.
Okay.
Oh, we got more lights and madoodles.
Yes.
Rudy's asking, when you turn on the SE30, does the reset LED stay on or off?
Reset. It stays on.
Okay.
I believe. Because it's that one there, and it's on. I think it's because the ROM's not initializing, because the ROM socket's broken. I think it's unhappy. Because it worked yesterday after I took the ROM sim out and cleaned it, put it back in again. So I'm going to do that again. So I own sense of self satisfaction. It might work, it might not. You never know. It says reset as active load. Does that mean that reset's off then? So I would say it's the ROM socket. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I presume that means that if the machine initializes, then the reset light should go out. That would be what I would logically assume.
So, question, does your other board work?
Yes.
Okay, so we can try it with the other
board.
But
my other board's got an 030 accelerator on it, and I really don't want to let the magic blue smoke out of it.
Why, is the board bad or something?
No, I just don't want to blow it up because it's really expensive.
Yeah, you should be fine, though. This board isn't blowing up.
No, that's true. He says, yeah, the reset light should go. Well, it ain't. What's the matter with you? This is a classic case of this worked earlier.
Yeah.
I tested the off screen.
I think my PC affected your Mac. We lost your bench cam. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it resets from time to time. It's just there we go.
Hey,
we got it working by holding the ROM sim in place. Look, Christmas lights.
Yay!
It does this. That's cool. It does that little dancing pattern while it's looking for a boot drive. Says the voltages look great. They should do. They're coming out of an ATX power supply. There you go. It's given up looking now, so the dancing stopped. There we go. It works. And all the voltages look good, and the lights do what the lights are supposed to do. Great success!
Rudy, though, should the bottom lights be on? Because I'm noticing the bottom row doesn't seem to be lit up, or at least it doesn't appear on the camera.
It is lit up, it's just the camera's not picking it up very well.
Okay. That dance, by the way, is a memory test. Oh, yeah, okay, I can see that.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, because 68Ks test the memory when they initialize. Yeah, that makes sense. And you can see that the data, the address lines are blinking every so often, which I assume is it searching for a boot drive. It's pulsing every so often. That's really interesting to watch. I do like a good set of blinking lights. So yeah, great success. Is it going to crash if I let go of the ROM soon? Okay, well, next thing to do is to find the blue SCSI. That would be the next logical thing to do, would be to boot the thing.
Actually, I would say that, honestly, Mark, the next logical thing is get the other board out so you don't have to hold that ROM sim.
Oh, yeah. Now I know that nothing's going to catch fire. That's probably a good shout. You can get the board off? Yeah. It's just tight because it's a brand new connector.
Yeah.
I'm not used to PDS connectors being that tight because they usually they've been unplugged and plugged back in again about 900 times.
I'm not saying anything. I swear I'm not saying anything.
Damn it!
It's not a Trina stream, so I can't say anything.
It's not a Trina stream anyway.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not a Trina stream, so I can't say what I'm thinking.
Also, Ethernet.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's the boring side. That's the side with all the bits.
Nice.
PDS Ethernet card for an SE30. Half of which is still in the SE30, I have. Yeah, this is the really nice board. Principally because it's got that on it. Which is a Daystar Digital SE30 Power Cache card with a 50 megahertz 030 on it. This thing, when it's doing like computational tasks, it'll give an LC475 a run for its money.
Nice.
It's damn fast for an 030. It's very quick.
By the way, I was wearing my what I call my nipple shirt, or the I'm feeling scuzzy shirt, yesterday.
The nipple shirt.
Well, it's because the holes for the scuzzy line up with your nipples. So I've now nicknamed it my nipple shirt.
I am touting the I'm touting the feeling scuzzy mouse man.
Yeah.
I should mention, of course, that Gotbomb and Steve at Mac84 were responsible for testing the Mac SE30 Peeker. And Gotbomb helped extensively with the development, so thanks to those two guys. Your contribution was also gratefully appreciated. Right. I need the blue SCSI now. Well, let's turn this on and make sure it works first. If it doesn't, I'll cry.
Hey, that looks good.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
That's wrong.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. I'll fall on the floor. I suspect this board has the same issue that the other one did, that the ROM sim's absolutely filthy. they corrode really badly because they've not got gold-plated contacts. They're just crappy silver contacts. They corrode because they're not corrosion resistant. There's some cheap alloy, which is very easy to apply in a factory, but doesn't last forever without oxidizing. So
well, nobody's supposed to be using these 3,000 years later, so.
Yeah, I mean, how old's the SE30?
Like Macintosh.
36 years old? It came out in 1989. So it's 9 years. It's 9 years younger than me.
It was sold from January 89 to October of 91.
I'm pretty sure this is an 89 machine as well. This is an 89 board as well because it's got a bodge wire on it, which means it's probably an early one.
So it was released, for those of you Star Trek fans, it was released 2 years after TNG debuted.
It came about more or less when TNG was just getting good, I expect.
89? Let me see, that would have been, season 3, yeah. They're starting to find their footing by that point. They had that great, amazing Tasha Yar episode, Yesterday's Enterprise in season 3.
Yeah.
That was her return.
And also, the two-part Borg episode that I never remember, Best of Both Worlds.
Yeah, that was like, and of course that was back like before the funny internets, and you had to wait an entire summer to find out what happened.
Aha! It is working.
Do we got a beepity beep?
I've got to put the speaker in.
Oh,
Let me produce a beepity beep just for the sake of it. You'll have to trust me, it bleeped.
I heard it. I heard it beep. So.
Funny thing is, because of the Daystar power cache screws around with the timing a little bit on these boards, so the beep never finishes on this board. It goes bit.
Oh.
Because it's obviously timed to fit into a certain part of the boot sequence, and the timing's shorter, and it cuts it off. Okay, flashing question mark.
You don't have the blue SCSI plugged in yet. Yeah. Correct? Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff. Now I need a blue SCSI and a keyboard and a mouse. Keyboard and mouse is easy to find. It's up here. I'll pull a drawer out of my desk to use this convenient keyboard shelf.
There you go.
Apple Keyboard 2 fits nicely on the top of my drawer. Pretty sure Apple designed it that way. Came in and measured my desk specially. I can never remember which one of these is the ADP and which one's the modem. That's the ADP there. So probably more logical to go that way. And I need a blue SCSI. Get off. External blue SCSI. I had it earlier. Here it is. Got hit on the shin with a bottle of blue isopropyl alcohol.
I'll just pour some alcohol on it to get rid of those germs from the wounds you inflicted on yourself.
Turn the soldering iron on because I've got like wires draped across the desk. I don't want to melt them. Right, let me just look at the blue SCSI.
I mean, I have as much medical expertise as some people that are in charge of healthcare in the States, but you know. I used to work at a hospital in IT.
Put me down there. How's that? Now
There
you
you
can
go.
see the blue SCSI as well. So you see all the blinking lights.
Look at all the fancy stuff.
I'll put my little jump link on it. You need the monitor.
Oh, there we go. We get the blinkety blinks.
The memory test does take a second or two on this board. It's got 32 megs of RAM in it. There we go.
For some reason, my brain computed that to 32 gigs. I don't know why, but sure.
I did that the other day in a conversation on Tinker Different. We were talking about 486 PCs, and I told somebody that I had to scrounge 256 megabyte sims off my dad. I obviously meant 256K sims.
Nice. By the way, Rudy, have a good one.
Okay.
Thanks
For all the
joining.
help, Rudy, and thanks for your excellent SE30 Peeker board. Great product.
He's probably got to get back to work.
And if you're watching this, read the instructions.
And don't forget to clip the tails.
Don't forget to cut the wings off the LCD.
Or wings, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, this is not working, so this board has the same fault that the other one has. It's got a bad fuse. That's weird. So, for the uninitiated, there are two fuses. If I zoom the camera in and wiggle it about a bit. You can see the SCSI port there. I don't put my arm in front of the light. So at the back of the board there, you can just see two little green components there and there. Those two fuses control the voltage that goes out through the SCSI port and out to the floppy drive port. And if they go bad, the SCSI port doesn't provide any termination power. And if it doesn't provide any termination power, for one thing, the termination might not work on your SCSI chain. And another thing, blue SCSI doesn't work because it uses the termination power for a power source. So my other board that I was testing just before, the one with a wonky ROM sib on it, also has a bad fuse on the SCSI port. So I'm starting to think that the fuses that they used, those little green fuses on the board down there, I'm starting to think they go bad over time because both mine are bad. So now we plug 5 volts into the blue SCSI through a USB cable instead, and this should work now. Hopefully. And I've lost a jumper link. What can I do with it? What's that? And off we go again. There we go.
I get scared every time you use that jumper thing. I keep thinking you're going to fry the board.
Yeah, I need like a latching push switch for it. It's all part of the plan.
Just steal one off a PC, an old PC.
Look! A Macintosh!
There you go! There you go!
So now, we can make some blinking lights blink now by going into... If I find the mouse. This feels weird. I'm using a Mac screen laid down. It's very disconcerting. Yeah, tap attack. That's really weird. Moving the mouse is making the memory blink. You kind of expect that one.
Yeah, you're opening programs and stuff, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, this doesn't have a memory test. What does it? Oh, it's just a monitor. It's just a. Oh, it's Snooper on. So.
Yeah,
Wrong
there you go.
application.
I can remember the name because Rudy and I were going to go to the World of Retro Computing here in Ontario and show off the Peeker board,
Woo!
and
It's making blinky lights.
there you go.
Doing a RAM test.
Yeah, we're gonna have it run all the tests for Snooper. Um, that was the plan. Sadly, it got canceled, but so it's not gonna
Yep.
happen this year. But yeah, so that was our plan, so we could keep it blinking for the entire show. Just run Snooper for indefinite.
Oh, finished. I was doing the
Because
floppy then.
you can attract more people with flashy lights. It's hard to see what's going on your monitor, Mark. You're kind of small. Aha!
It's hard to hold it up too. It's heavy.
All good. It's all good. I'm more interested in the blinky lights. So
Yeah. All you really need to know about what's going on in the monitor is it's running an application called Snooper, which is going around and testing the
various components.
parts of the computer. It does CPU, keyboard, mouse, RAM, SCSI, floppy, modem port, printer port, and the clock. Currently, the floppy, the modem port, and the printer port are failing. There's no floppy plugged into it, so that's probably why. And the modem and printer port haven't got anything plugged into them either. But every time it does a RAM test, it does this blinky thing because all the address lights are scanning through.
Right.
So, roughly speaking, the top row of LEDs is address lights. So this is what the computer's asking the memory for, and this is what the memory's. This the second row is data, which is what the memory's feeding back to the CPU. And the bottom row is CPU signals, which are kind of hard to see because they're sort of a bit not quite as bright, and they're not as active. But, yeah, the RAM test's the special bit because it pans through all the address lines and makes them blink.
Right. It makes everything go blinkety blink.
Yep. So yeah, it works.
Woohoo!
Great success. So that has been building and testing the MacSE30 Peeker by Rudy's Retro Intel. Available from all good retro Mac suppliers. So basically jcm-1.com and Trina's Computers with Pride.
That's it. .ca.
.ca.
I always have to add that because some people try to put .com and I don't have the .com. So I used to, but then it got pricey to have all those extra domains, and I'm like, I'm not using them, so.
Yeah, and once you let them go, you never get them back.
Yeah.
The thing with domains is if you own a domain for a length of time and then let it go, then the price just goes. Phew.
Yeah, exactly.
They get it back and they're like, somebody's owned this for 2 years, so it must be worth something.
I had .com and I had .org, and then it just became pricey to renew them and I'm like, I'm not using them, so whatever.
Yeah. So there you go. Great success. So I'm going to call that a stream, I think.
Okay.
I have done what I came to do. With the help of Rudy from Rudy's Retro Intel and moral support and sarcastic comments from Trina's Techno Babble.
It's what I'm here for.
You can catch up with all Trina's online presences at trinastech.com.
Yeah.
I unfortunately was an idiot and didn't put my Ko-fi link in the description, or yours.
It's all good.
But never mind. It's my first day! Or something like that. So, yes. If anybody joined us, thank you for joining. If you're watching later, then thank you for watching this
whatever this was
thing that happened. Construction of this fine piece of testing hardware with lots of blinking lights. And I may stream again at some point, possibly. But
yeah, it was funny when I'm going to just say before we go, it was funny when Mark messaged me today and he's like, "What are you doing at 2:00?" And I'm like, "Nothing on the agenda." And he's like, I'm thinking about streaming, and I'm like, me or you? Because I'm like, do you want me to make a stream? But he's like, I'm going to stream my own. I'm like, cool.
Okay.
So here I am.
Your stream would have been a bit of an anticlimax because your computer died, though. So.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Well, I would have still had you on doing that, and cry over that the both video cards failing. I got to take the board out. That's what I got to do.
Yeah, it's into checking for bad caps and nonsense territory and corrosion and things.
I don't see anything.
Very happy.
The board doesn't look bad, so, and it was working until I put that other card in. So, but I do have another board that will be unboxed at some point. So I'm gonna kind of hold off. I'm gonna take it off the bench for now, and then I can test it with that board. So go from there.
So stay tuned to me and Trina's Technobabble for further entries in this
shenanigans
of SE30s and Pentium 3 PCs.
And other miscellaneous computer stuff, yeah.
Yes.
Yarp.
So yeah, all great stuff. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I'll be adding the diagnostic session to the manual pictures.
It's going to stop sooner or later. Oh, yeah.